Hey everybody, what's up? I want you to think about your current relationships or the relationships you've had. And I want to ask you, when was the last time you let your light shine? And by light, meaning you sang out loud or you wore a certain color you liked. You went out and danced a little because that's just the way you are. It's in you. You put on some makeup or some red lipstick per se. And you really went above and beyond to stand out. I don't know about you, but when my kids were born, we were on a military salary, so there was not a whole lot left over for makeup and hair and facials and all that fun stuff. So I really didn't start really standing out or whatever until maybe I got divorced, and then I finally came out from behind that shadow and I finally started doing nice things for myself. And I remember looking back through a lot of my relationships, and not just because I was 6 foot. I am 6'1". I'm quite tall, but I always tried to make myself smaller or less than, or because I didn't want other people to feel intimidated or uncomfortable because of my size per se. And there comes a point in time when I had to evaluate my relationships, and I had to realize, well, throughout my life, I dimmed my light in order to allow other people the opportunity to shine. And I realized that it's just the way it is in certain situations, and I finally realized the healthiest relationships are when both people are allowed to shine. And throughout the relationship, each one shines even brighter. There's a certain amount of encouragement and a certain amount of atta girl, or I know you can do it. Or if you like pink, you wear pink. I don't care if you wear blue eyeshadow. If that's what makes you feel good, girl, you go for it. And I have to say, my husband, he laughs when I get all dolled up per se, and he says, you're gonna do your videos? And I said, yeah, I want to take off about 10 years so I can fit into this one. But there's something about being able to express yourself or being encouraged to go for it. There's certain girls that go on mud runs where they encourage one another to get deep down and dirty. And others that say, let's go to that concert, let's go sing our hearts out. And I realized that we got to help one another glow and put a little frosting on. Do you remember How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days when they say it's frosting? Well, the reason I like to stand out is because I do like the frosting, and I do like the sparkle, and I do like the color, and I feel good. So I just want to say, if you consider your current relationships, write down 5 people who help you shine, and then write down the names of people that don't. And then you have to really, really think hard about how you're going to live your life and who you're going to continue being really close to. I want you to think about it, because my friends and I have some of the most beautiful friends. So one of my best friends in the world looks like Jessica Rabbit. She is a stunning, stunning woman. And she feels the same about me. As we age, we're like fine wine. I love her to bits. I'm so excited to see her thrive in her world. In fact, it encourages me to step out of the box as well, to stop being ashamed of being sexy or of being beautiful. I just wanted you to think about that. I want to encourage you to shine. And I want you to sing, dance, put on that favorite lipstick, get that favorite eyeshadow from Ulta, Sephora, Kohl's department store, Walmart, whatever. Get a color you like and put it on. And wear it with pride. That's all I've got to say. And I will be back.